Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and today for Watercolor Wednesday I'm going to do a watercolor that is with water droplets. So right now I'm sketching just the upper part of a girl, and sorry if you can't see it very well. It's done in pencil, so it's kind of hard to see. And I'm just getting her head and her shoulders and her arms on there. And then we'll create her dress with the watercolor. And there's been a video out there on Facebook, you might have seen it, and they create the dress with water droplets. And somebody's like, oh, you can do that. So I thought I'd give it a try and see if I can't create the dress. And this was a really fun process. And I'm sorry you can't see the sketch very well, but I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Now in the video, her skin tone looks quite orange, but it isn't quite as bad in real life. And I had to put a flower in her hand to cover up my poor hand drawing skills, especially when it's so small. And this spot right here, this is a make it work moment, as they say in Project Runway. We'll just turn that into a little flounce, shall we? And so here, this is where I'm using a water brush and just squeezing it a little bit and putting dots of water all over without getting them next to each other. We want dots that stand up. And a couple of places I get them too small, and there's one spot that I get it really big. I started leaking out of my water brush on the side, so I ended up a little too much there, but we make it work. And here is where I am adding the color to the dots of water. And the colors I'm using is the purple and the cobalt blue hue. And this is the Koi watercolors that I'm using, by the way. And we're just gonna drop it into these dots and see what happens. I do mix it in some of them, just let them mix on their own, just by sticking the color in there. And once I get all those dots filled in with color, I'll show you a few images while it's wet. It's kind of cool at an angle. You'll see another one here in a second. See, they're all still wet. I do let it dry, so I'll show you a picture dry here in a minute. But it was a lot of fun. I hope you like it. If you did like it, please hit like. Feel free to share, comment. Love to hear your comments. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.